The passive voice in general is used to show the receiver of an action as the subject, rather than the active voice, which shows the performer. For example, this sentence says, "I punched the wall," but in the passive voice it says, the wall was punched by me." From these sentences, we can see how the subject is now the receiver, not the performer.
In the Latin grammar form, there is little difference between the active and passive systems. Both are taken from the first principal part of a verb. The only difference between the two is the endings. In the passive, these are tor, more, many, untor, as compared to the active endings of ost, mus, tis, and nt. The passive form, as you can see, is easily identified by the r's. Now let's take a look at some examples in Latin sentences.
Here is a difference between an active and passive sentence in Latin. For example, here is the sentence verbero murum, which means I punched the wall. In this case, I, which is not seen but is implied in the verb verbero, serves as the subject, and murum, which means the wall, is the direct object. Whereas in the passive voice, Murus verberatur a me, which means the wall was punched by me. Murus is now the subject. Verberatur is the passive verb with the ending change. A is the passive agent, which means by, and me is a direct object.